All right, good morning. It is Wednesday morning. I will generally be shooting the videos for the Monday, Tuesday sessions right after class on Tuesday. Schedule is a little bit wacky right now because we're in the process of the renovation and moving, and as you see, my space is a little bit chaotic. If you looked at any of the other earlier videos from the other classes, you might notice that it was sort of wide open because there was nothing here yet, just a big empty house. So, Day one, a couple of things about your balance in general. What we're talking about when we're looking at balance is our foundation of support, our feet, our legs, our musculature, and keeping a center of gravity over that foundation of balance. So the way that we challenge that are reducing the foundation of balance. The tandem step is probably the best example of that. In fact, studies, especially in the UK, have linked longevity with the ability to stand in this tandem, this inline toe-to-heel stance. It's a little bit misleading in my mind because the real reason that people have issues as we age is we fall down. The falling down is associated with early mortality. So the connection between being able to stand in that tandem step and mortality is really, it reduces your risk of falling down. So throughout the course, we will work with that an awful lot, and we'll use the Tai Chi forms to have a dynamic component to the balance. So the things that we worked on, we did the tandem step. That, of course, is one that you need to work on every day. I would spend a couple of minutes, even if you can just go 10, 20, 30 seconds at a time, change the feet, do it on both sides, do that a couple times a day. That alone will cause you to improve very fast. The Tai Chi forms are fairly simple. I don't think anybody will have any problem mastering those, but the gist of those is the weight shift back and forth. So we start in that cat stance, weight on one leg, the other one unweighted. Usually we have the toe up on that. You refer to that sometimes as a kickstand. So in Tai Chi we call it a cat stance. Now, if you cannot get up on the toe, that's fine. What we're just doing is shifting the weight over and taking the weight off from that foot. So even if you're just on the ball of your foot, that's going to be plenty. With that empty leg, we can do anything we want. We could kick with it. That's common in martial arts. We can step to the side, we can step diagonally, we can step forward, we can even step back because that leg is empty. And we're all putting all of our weight on the other leg. So our two steps so far from that cat stance, we step to the side where we push the whole foot down at the same time, shift the weight over to that side, and then step in with the other leg. So now we're in cat stance, but standing on the other leg. The other step that we've done so far is the diagonal, and we call that a bow step. And in this one, we're stepping out on about a 45-degree angle. You don't have to be precise. But the heel strikes first. And then as you shift your weight forward, you notice that the back leg is now empty, and that one can come up and come back in the cat stance. What we do first, though, we've shifted forward, we've taken our step, we shift the weight back, and we want to take that front foot and pivot it so that it's to the front. That'll keep us with the ability to walk in a straight line, and then step up to that cat stance. So our two forms, I'll show them from the front today. I'll just mirror you so that I can look at you the whole time. You see I have an animal wandering across. So, holding the ball on the right-hand side, we take a side step, shift the weight over, roll that ball, and then step over into left ball, and then we simply come on back. Side step, shift the weight, roll the ball. Second form, parting the horse's mane. So from your right ball, you're going to take your left leg, and you're going to step out at about a 45-degree angle, bow stance, and as you shift the weight forward, let your hands separate. Shift the weight back, pivot that front foot to the front, and then as you shift the weight forward, at the same time, drag the foot up into cat stance and come into left ball. Do the same thing on the other side. stepping out on a 45-degree angle. As the weight shifts forward, let the hands separate. Shift the weight back, pivot that foot, and then as you step up into left ball, or into right ball, then we close our hands together and come into cat stance. So those are the two forms. The Tai Chi walking that we did, this is a way to emphasize that weight shifting for particularly the diagonal bow step. There'll be a couple other steps that we do. So from that cat stance, you step out on a 45, shift the weight back, pivot the foot, step up into cat stance, going the other way. A step, shift back so you can pivot the foot, step up into cat stance, and just continue walking. The ideal way to do this for you to practice is if you have a hallway that you have support on both sides. That's a great way to do it. You continuously walk. You just drill that into muscle memory, that notion of stepping, shifting, pivoting, stepping, shifting, pivoting, stepping. Once that becomes natural, the forms will come to you, the footwork anyway, for the forms will come very easily. Remembering what to do with the hands, that is a little bit more complicated, but we will do them so many times that you will be able to do them in your sleep. So that's the day one intro. So we prepare for day two. I will see you Wednesday at Fife, Thursday at West Washington. Take care.